It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. Joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us on the sidelines. You look at Golden State.
And you can tell that both teams will be a little on edge in this one, given the rivalry these teams have. It could be an emotional game.
And who doesn't love this stuff? Two teams that have beef. Look, the stakes are a little bit higher, and it should make this a very interesting matchup.
It didn't take long for Podziemski to establish himself as an elite charge taker.
The funny thing about the game of basketball is that some things can't be taught. Pods clearly has the it factor when it comes for the timing that it takes to draw charges. He can steal a few possessions for you every single game.
And it's Green with the jam.
With how much Draymond moves on the offensive end, Green gets a lot of dunk opportunities.
And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Mark Dagnall for a minute. Now, I asked him who has him worried out there on the floor, and his answer was Draymond Green. He told me he's a high-effort, high-IQ player who can be so effective. Right now, our plan is to stay physical with him and not let him dictate the terms out there. Of course, this means a hard-fought contest down low. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Outside, Green. Here's Chamberlain. Buries the 20-footer.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Outside, Dort. Clock at 6. Here's Caruso. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Jimmy Butler. Should we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade.
Well, there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
On offense, here are the Thunder. It's a 3-point game. Back to Williams. And it's all evened up.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Cloak loose. Outside, Green. Here's the 3. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Here's Dort. Holmgren with it. Chamberlain picks him up. Pass to Caruso. He's all alone. Chamberlain, no luck. Here's Oklahoma City now. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Really nice pass there by Caruso. This man's got some game.
There's 1:54 left here in the opening quarter. Green with the ball. Golden State moving the ball around. Launches a three. Tries again. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort. Now here's Caruso. Pass to Dort. No good on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Caruso with the ball. Kuminga picks him up. Here's Williams. And finished off by Williams.
Great instincts from Caruso to grab the steal and send it up the court.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Here's Williams following the basket made by Wilt Chamberlain. Pass to Holmgren. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Here's Green. Here's Chamberlain. Inside. Here's Butler. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. 26 seconds left in the first. The kick out to Williams. Here's Holmgren. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Pass to Pajemski. And the wide open shot from Green. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Thunder lead by 2. The second quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Oklahoma City.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
And that one's good, Caruso.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Pajemski. Drills the three-pointer. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll, but it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectation.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
A bad attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. To the middle. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound. Pajemski on the wing. They get it again.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Back to Hartenstein. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor is the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Both teams will make substitutions. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substitution for the Warriors. Number 0, Gary Payton II.
Pass to post. Outside, Payton. Williams with the block. And they're able to recover. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Stolen by Dort. Fires for 3. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
You have to love the confidence. Dort not shy about firing off the dribble.
And stolen by Wallace. One-on-one here. And he jams it with authority.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
And the Thunder making a switch here. And here's Covington from the arc. Thunder with the rebound. They host the Clippers after this game. And it's good for 2. Williams has got the lead up to 7 now for Oklahoma City.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Bangs home the trifecta.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
It's Joe on the wing. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Outside Williams. Again, Oklahoma City.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Pass to post. Back to Hield. Takes the 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the trip.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Wallace hits 2 free throws. Warriors trailed by 5. Pass to Covington. Here's Post. Payton outside. Here's Post. He's defended by Hartenstein. 6 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Launches it. Post misses the shot. Hartenstein with it. Now Payton defending. Wallace outside. The Warriors pull it in. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Here's Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
All alone. And the dunk by Wallace.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We come back right after this. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. To the inside. Butler with the steal. There's Kuminga. Here's Chamberlain. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Will off the spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Thunder leading by 7. Out to the right wing. A wide open look here for Caruso. Drills it from outside. Caruso's got 6.
Oh, this is big for Caruso's confidence. When he's hitting from deep, oh, he looks to score even more.
Chamberlain with it. 10 points for him. And that one drops. Kuminga's got his second basket of the night.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Back to Williams. Out to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the 3rd. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
And here is Butler. No scoring in this one. Pass to Green. Chamberlain a screen. Takes it off the glass.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Kevin, last season, Draymond Green got his 3-pointer going again. He said, over the years, my shot took a dive. It was in large part because I couldn't get in and out of my hips. They were messed up. It was getting my movement patterns right. Kevin, my hips haven't been the same in years, but Draymond's are good. Now they've made him tough to deal with. Back to you.
Your hips are pretty good, David. I've always said your hip. Floor spacing, always critical. Good point, DA. 4 on the clock. Down low. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
Here's Chamberlain. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. RJ, with how well Curry continues to play, I'm not sure his 3-point record will ever be broken.
It's going to be tough to do. But even if it does, I think Steph will still be regarded as the best shooter we have ever seen, simply because how he changed the game.
Fast break, here we go. Teardrop shot, and the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
3 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd.
Pass to post. Five on the clock. And they get it back.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
And Oklahoma City making a change. 1:39 left in the 3rd.
Number 22.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Screen by Hartenstein. Here's Wallace. The rebound by Hield. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They trail by 7. And stolen by Wallace. Drops in the breakaway layup. Wallace has got 6. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Back to Hield. It's stolen by Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Pass to post. And the Warriors miss again. The Thunder leading by 11. No good on that one. That's tipped. And the dunk by Covington.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder in control with the fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Warriors trailed by 9. Butler on the move. Here's Chamberlain, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And one of the most prolific scorers you'll find. We'll keep finding ways to raise the bar, as evidenced by his output here tonight.
When it comes to players who like having fun, great Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And the Thunder making a switch here. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys. I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David. Holmgren wide open. Drains the three-pointer. And now it's an 11-point Oklahoma City lead. Pass to Caruso. Back to Hartenstein. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Wallace misses. Warriors trailed by 11. Here's Kuminga, and he makes good on the layup.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
Wallace down low. Pass to Caruso. Screen by Hartenstein. Goes back up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And he knocks down the first one. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
Now Podziemski looking for Chamberlain. He gets it there. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
High post Chamberlain. Fades away. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Screen by Hartenstein. Inside. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Hartenstein's got 6 points in the quarter.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Shot by Podziemski, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 13. Hartenstein in the high post. Holmgren in the corner. Over in the corner, Williams. Holmgren the screen. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Oklahoma City.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
Chamberlain a screen. Over Hartenstein. Bank shot, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Now here's Williams. Shot clock at 5. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Golden State ball. Substitution on the floor.
Here's Podziemski. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win.